Hello, this is It's a Book Thing, second edition. This is the April one. I'm a little late. I kept putting it off, and then my computer didn't work, and then I just didn't want to do it. But I'm doing it now, just a little late. It's technically May 1st right now. But I told you last time I was going to do the first book I read, and to me, I call this the first book I read. It was the first real book experience for me, and it was The Outsiders. And this book is on here because it got me reading. You know, we always say you gotta keep reading and everyone should read, and I never read, ever. And then I read this book, and then it spawned me reading for a while, and then not reading for a while, and reading, and I'm not a big reader, but even to this day, but that was the book that kind of started it for me. It was in grade 9, it was assigned The Outsiders, and I usually got assigned books. I didn't read them. I just faked it through because, you know, you do the discussions and ask questions, you learn the book, you don't have to read it, right? I never even bothered to read most of the books. But The Outsiders I did, and they made a movie of it. It's a good movie too. I've watched the movie many times. I've never reread The Outsiders, but I've watched the movie a bunch of times, and I would maybe consider rereading it, but it's just a good read. It's just, especially for the time in my life when I was that age, I think it was the right age. And you know, I don't know if it was because of the book, but I had the greasy hair. I had a grease in my hair, which is just a side point that doesn't matter. But yeah, this is the first book that started my reading. I don't want to say it's my favorite book, but you know, got me reading. I'd probably put it like on this list near the bottom if you're keeping score at home, if you're into that. And next month I'll be doing a book that is, everybody's heard of it. I don't know, out of the 7 billion or what, somewhere over 7 billion people in this world, most of the people have heard of this book. And I'm not talking about The Fault in Our Stars. I'm not going to be doing The Fault in Our Stars. Even if I do a John Green book, I will do a John Green book, but I'm not doing The Fault in Our Stars. I didn't have much to say about The Outsiders this month, other than it was the first book I really read. And I've read other books, but just the first real book, I thought. And it sparked my reading, so I wanted to mention that, because this whole thing is about books, that how they've impacted my life and stuff like that. And The Outsiders, that was its role. It got me started reading, and that's all I have to say about that. Next month is going to be very interesting, I think. It's a very long book, and it's very good. Despite what people think about it, and there's all different opinions about it. Everybody goes crazy over this book, and that's what I'm doing next month. I'll have a lot to say next month. Okay, and that will be May. This was April's. Okay, so thank you for watching. Keep reading, and don't forget to be awesome.